This is why I love drip systems, because they're super customizable. So I'm gonna add another line into this little flower bed because we're planting some strawberry plants with the kids. We're gonna make this little strawberry patch. I got a little leak there that I need to fix too. But this bed doesn't have enough coverage. So I'm gonna add, it's got 2 lines going through it. I'm gonna add a 3rd line. I'm just gonna put a T right here. Right here. And then I'm gonna add another line that goes down there and terminate it. Let me show you how easy it is to add this T in here. We're just gonna pick a spot where we want this side to come out. We're gonna cut the line. I'm just making sure it's not on a place where I have an emitter. So there's an emitter here and emitter here. So we're gonna go right in the middle, cut through. Now this can be a little difficult, is getting the barb into there. So you've gotta kind of wiggle it and then do the other side. Takes a little bit of hand strength and wiggle it and on until it gets flush. So now we have a place to put our next hose. Now I'm gonna grab a piece of hose, connect it to this barb right here, run it the length of the bed, and then cut it to length, and then I'll show you how to terminate it. Here's the new hose. Push and wiggle it on there. Now we're gonna drag this down to the other end. And if we have a little extra, that's okay. So we're gonna cut it right there. Except I forgot my cutters. Try again. So I just wanna make sure, I'm gonna pin that down, but I wanna make sure that I have enough to get me all the way down to this end, so I'll cut it right here. And then we'll work on stretching this out and then terminating this line. Now typically we pin this down using side staples, so they're metal things that push it down and hold it down. But I forgot to bring some, so I'm gonna use some rocks. And then we'll continue that down to get it nice and level. Okay, that 3rd line is held roughly in place with those rocks. We've got some excess here. So this is where you can finish this line out. You could either put a T right here, just cut it right there and put a T, or we can cut it right here and leave it long and then put a figure 8 on it to finish this line out. Let me show you that. 2 options. Putting the T here would be the more professional option. It's gonna lock it in for longer, but I wanted to show you the figure 8 option, which is this here, because you can use this if you have a dead end and you just need to kink it permanently to keep it from leaking. You're gonna slide one end over here, slide it down, and then you're gonna kink it intentionally like that, and then slide the other end into this figure 8 and slide it up. And that will stop this from leaking, or put the T in there. Let me turn this on and I'll show you that it will no longer leak from this point with this permanent kink. Okay, the system is now pressurized. The new line is dripping. You can see it pushing the air out there. And this end down here is not dripping at all. So we could just go ahead and get the pins and pin this line down, and we're gonna have a nice little strawberry patch here.